with today. It is I am the Arcana Angel. Welcome in, spirit led, cornbread fed. Oh no, we want that. I'm trying to get this line. Oh, I hit the wrong. There we go. Come on and welcome in, welcome in. Let's talk about it. 10 lords of leaping in these reindeer games. Reindeer, we got that Christmas holiday coming up in the South. Spirit led, cornbread fed. I am in the South, y'all. These reindeer games. Somebody not participating in the reindeer games. I feel like somebody's not going to get to participate, but it's not like get to. I feel like somebody's kind of opting out, right? Decluttering, because that 10, it's all about decluttering, right? Clearing. So I'm feeling like somebody's really opting out. Um, but that's just a feeling, right? We're gonna go with the numerology. Today is the 105 energy. It says to stop pretending and to make sure that you tell your family the truth and concentrate on the positive so you can encourage each other. I told you I had a new deck, and we talked about it a little bit, but we didn't use it because I was rushing. I was on the run. I was on the go, so I got a little time today. I know I'm a little sure I need to get some WD-40 here, but I got today. And so since I got time today, we go break this thing down. The Emperor energy came out with the Ram running towards something. Authority. I wanted to see what was driving you because what thoughts was driving you? You see the yellow horns, right? Some kind of knowledge, some kind of thought. You see something. His eyes is blue, some kind of communication. He blowing smoke out his nose like he's got somebody hot. He moving, like moving into something. That's what we're gonna see. It's all about the journey from dark to the light. So this is where we are, Ram energy. I want to see what's driving this Ram, this power. Somebody is being asked to stand in their truth, right? It's like, how can you stand in your truth, strong truth? Remember, 105 today, it says to stop pretending. So if you ever see that 105, just remember, stop pretending. Let it be a sign to tell the truth or make your next move your best move. That Ram energy is all about moving with an open heart, right? Recognizing the source of inspiration. Today, Spirit is telling us our truth, our personal truth, right? The real truth. That is should be a lot of motivation, helping you to rejuvenate, inspiration, Ram energy, the trust in yourself. It's also time to make space for your gifts. The Ram energy came out with that trim the tree energy. I know, like I said, this is the Christmas time, the Christmas season where I am at. Everybody don't celebrate it, but everybody can definitely prune their trees. You gotta declutter. Like I said, that energy of declutter, the 10 lords of leaping, declutter, right? Getting rid of the old toys, the old stuff, so you can get the new stuff, getting rid of the old mindset so you can get the new mindset, the new perspective, decluttering the worries and doubts so you can move with confidence and trust and power. So that's kind of where we are. That's what's taking place right now. Decluttering. Let's see what thoughts are driving you. Hey, Miss Too Tall, how you doing? I was gonna text you earlier. But let's see what this energy is. 10 lords are leaping. Lords, surprises, leaders, power. Let's see what is somebody might be pulling rank, somebody might be leaping to pull they rank, pull authority, take authority over a situation, right? Leaping into something like pulling themselves up. What Obama say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Or just the what is it? Leaping is all about accepting something eagerly, like ready to move forward. You'll be surprised how many people want to participate in the Reindeer games, but just can't. It's not an even match. It seems to clash, or people be scheming, or just not fighting a good fight, like not playing fair. So we gonna break this thing and dance a lot of energies today. Cause the 7 energies that F around and find out energy, right? But the good thing about it is some of us have the divine support. Some of us are curious about divine support, and some of us don't even think about divine support. This waxing crescent is the first step in the journey from the dark to the light, right? Having growth and hope after the things that do end, after we do declutter. It's coming back. It's coming back again. You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry. I want to pull and see what's driving you, because that's a lot of information just with that RAM energy, like what's taking place, what's going forward. That's why I kind of want to talk about it. Some devious energy going on, moving from the dark to the light, though. So we do like that energy. Let's see. What's this? Blue. 5 of Pentacles, the loss. He had blue in his eyes. Let's see what somebody saw. Somebody saw a conversation, or somebody might have had a conversation. Blue is the throat chakra, but it's not always a throat chakra. Somebody could actually just be seeing a divine truth, actually speaking the truth. Somebody could have seen somebody spoke a truth, or seeing the truth about how somebody feel. Blue is about feelings, right? Somebody could be seeing the truth about what really drives somebody, or really just trusting their intuition. So let's see what is driving, what is seen, what truth, sacred truth is driving this powerful figure, this emperor figure, masculine energy. Shows we need to see. If you don't mind, Spirit, we'd be so grateful. You help us break this thing on down. Look at that moon energy. Some stuff you don't need to know. Moon energy play your role. Some stuff you don't need to know. Look at that. The emperor, clarified by the emperor, calling your power back. Let's see what this is all about. Emperor and the 5 of Cups is like somebody could be turning their back, or somebody done turned their back on somebody. Somebody's pulling their power back, right? We shouldn't have regrets. It's 2 different entities right here. 3, if you count the moon. But I would just think these are feelings, right? Somebody in their feelings about pulling their power back, turning their back on somebody, right? Kind of like double-minded. Which role do I play? Which way do I go? The moon is feet, Pisces energy, feet, right? And the truth, Knight of Wands, movement, quick movement, forward movement on purpose. So somebody is moving on purpose, or seeing something with purpose, or realize that like somebody's moving, trusting their intuition. I feel like somebody is moving, trusting their intuition, trusting, moving towards their desires. One thing I don't like, you're kind of moving away from the sun, right? Moving away from the sun, troubled waters. Look at that water. It's almost like he moving into a situation. That's what I'm saying. Somebody moving hastily. I want to say with anger. You have to be aware. Be aware with it. Like I said, the games that people play. Somebody, it could cause, because it looks like anger, like clashing. It's giving. What is that movie? Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans. But definitely fast. This reindeer, somebody moving fast. Their horse could be symbolizing the reindeer moving cleverly. I feel like somebody moving clear, but see, he moving from the sun and the moon is here, so it's like somebody trying to move clever. The games people play, a sacred truth or desire. They got somebody trying to move cleverly, leap, or it's propelling somebody forward. Somebody feels sure about something too. But I'm not trusting that though. Moving away from the sun, away from clarity to something that's not sure, something that's unsure. The King of Wands, the Knight of Wands is quick development. Like, I don't know if he always think the best. Let's keep breaking this thing down. Let's see. Ooh, the Tower. Sudden movement. Thoughts that's driving you. Feelings that's driving you. A knowledge or a feeling that's driving you. Or inner knowing that's driving this Emperor. Let's see. Spirit shows what we need to see. The inner knowing. The High Priestess is a secret keeper, a burden. So it's been a burden. The moon is here. Secrets is out here. I told you somebody moving away from the sun, trying to move clever, playing a role. Secrets, thoughts, secrets is driving somebody. 10 energy collaborations. Somebody seeing the big picture about a collaboration, an emotional entanglement, a burden. Look like a burden. How something causes a burden. 10 ones, underlying energy. Plotting, planning, strategizing. She got her wand out. He moving towards his wand. Two entities facing each other. Somebody got problems, burdens, situationships behind them, but not far behind them. Right? Female energy could be, if it's not a lady, it's a earth sign or a water sign, right? But the Knight of Wands, masculine energy, if it's not a man, it could be a air sign or a fire sign. Strong fire sign though. Both of them. Sagittarius, both Sagittarius represent, both of these cards represent Sagittarius, but that don't necessarily mean that Sagittarius, we did get that rite of passage energy. Rite of passage energy, Sagittarius represent rite of passage. Sagittarius represent long-term goals, leaving one sure situation towards another situation, not knowing if it's sure, knowing it's gonna come with burdens, trials and tribulations, but no matter whatever you go towards, it's gonna come with trials and tribulations. But this is very much giving something that's been on somebody's heart, right? Moving towards something that was sure, towards something that's not so sure. Let's see. Putting a foot in. Sure-footed. Let's see if this sure-footed information is. Shows what we need to see. Hi, the seventh sun. The seventh sun today is a seven day. You might be in deep thought today, or you might be having issues with your technology, or you might just be thinking more technical today, more cynical today. So be aware of feeling more emotional detachment. You representing you resonating with the 7. You might be in deep contemplation about your relationships, your connection to the divine. Spirit says just trust in your angels. Things will be okay soon. Communicate openly. And trust the timing. Okay, look. Ace of Swords, confirmation, rule the nation. So let's see this thing, this sure move. What's the motivation? Sure-footed. Shows what we need to see. What is this emperor standing on? This emperor standing on. So this emperor is moving, not just standing on business, but moving, making powerful actions towards the business, or in heavy thought, in heavy knowing. Ready. Okay. Ready. Ready spaghetti. Shout out Memphis. Yeah, ready spaghetti. Let's see. What is this? Standing on business. Business. The new thing. The new experience. What kind of fool is you? Respect. RESPECT. New movements. New places. New money from ideas. Okay, money from ideas. Healthy situations, healthy moves. So underlying energy, ready to receive healing, ready to receive structure, ready to receive something you can have whole. This is money. This is house. This is cars. This is stable relationships, stable minds, stable thoughts. I love it. The fool, the beginning of the journey. Remember, Spirit said, and it's the beginning of the journey. Like I said, something that you thought was sure, been working on for a while, over and over. Yeah, it's about to be renewed, rejuvenated. Somebody's work is about to be rejuvenated. Maybe you could have been working on something for 7 years, or this is the end of a 7th-year cycle, going into an 8-year cycle, or finishing up an 8th-year cycle, going into a new cycle, rejuvenated. Okay, ready to receive from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. That's receiving energy. You already know over here we master manifestors. Spirit telling us, teaching us how to watch what we speak. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, how to watch what we do, where we go. It'll work if we work it. And it's working for some of us, you know what I'm saying? This dance, this money. This money from ideas, this stable housing, stable jobs, job security, just security overall. And somebody standing on business, ready for the new thing. Having a powerful spark. Like I said, vital, ready to move. Take action. Whatever action I feel like you go take. Let's see if we can let's break this thing down some more. Because it's the opportunity here. Ones are opportunities, right? Opportunities for the beginning. It's money. It's money here. Let's see how close it is to you getting it. Let's pull. Let's see. What should we pull next? We pull what's driving you. Let's see what the true message is and what thoughts is keeping. Let's see what the true message is, and then I'll use the new deck that I wanted to show y'all that we just got, and see what thoughts is keeping it alive. So the true message, yeah, something is ending, totally ending. Standing on business, leaving something that you know, that you sure about, leaving something that you're sure-footed about. Moving towards something, another opportunity. I'm not saying it's better or worse right now, but I'm saying it's I am gonna say that, and that don't have nothing to do with a marriage, okay? Because you know the have and hold, that's stability. We gonna keep breaking this thing on down. Let's see. Give us some information. Break it down. What's the true message? What's the true message? Look at that. The true message. True message. True message. Oh. Dragonfly. Keep it light. I told you, keep your thoughts positive. Finding out and change. I told you today's a 7-day up around and find out. And when you do up around and find out, when you get that thought, that sacred truth, when you come into the understanding, the clarity, when you so sure about it, make that change. Remember, on the journey from dark to light, and after the light comes the healing. I love the way that came out. That's beautiful energy. Okay, love and self-indulgence. You are worthy. Okay, let's see. The first card that flew right back out was healing heartbreak. Right, decluttering. I feel like it's a mind thing, decluttering your mind, decluttering your thinking, decluttering the past, decluttering abusive relationships, right? Decluttering the mind games that you playing on yourself, pretty much. Feel like that 10 Lords of Leaping energy. Somebody either was surprised about something because we saw that tower at first, or something just came out the blue, or somebody's worried about something that they possibly don't need to be worried about. It's out here evolving. So, look, healing and healing. Ready, releasing the past. I told you, releasing things that do not matter. Clutter, decluttering is a big part of this message. The 10 Lords of Leaping. Having faith in yourself, that Knight of Wands energy. I love it. Renewal energy. But as you know, the butterfly, something have to end the butterfly cycle. It don't last long, so it will be an ending. So something can begin. Cycle can begin all over again. Look at that self-sabotaging. Lacking confidence. Didn't we say that was part of the Rams standing in your sacred truth, knowing what you knowing? Like, you can be confident when you see what you see. You know the truth, you determine, standing on business. It's like somebody's supposed to be moving forward, right? Even though you might not know all the details, or you do know that it's gonna come with a bunch of burdens. It's like it's still gonna be emotionally fulfilling for you to do so. So it's like somebody is self-sabotaging themselves, lacking confidence, fear. I feel like it's fear of the unknown though. Fear of the unknown, because after the transformation, after the ending, then what? Oh, after the ending, then what? The phoenix rise, making new memories. Okay. Yeah, and then what? That's what I'm saying, Spirit. You don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. The Fool is right here. Says love and self-indulgence. You will have all that you need. Trust in your angels. You will have everything that you need. Unconditional love. You know how I feel about that unconditional love, though. I feel like that's a trick, because even in the Bibles that we read, even God have conditions on how He bless us. Right? He said that He'll give us what we want, but we have to commit to His ways. So we have to commit to His ways. In that nine, what was it? The nine ladies dancing, nine dancing ladies. Nine representing the fruits of the spirit. Yeah, we have to have conditions. We have to love with patience, with kindness. It's only one way. We have to show affection. We have to be selfless. We have to do the shadow work even when we don't want to. We have to take the time to heal, journey from the dark to the light. After it's illuminated, then we have to heal and be easy on us. That so far it's looking good. So far so good, y'all. Let's see what thoughts is keeping this situation alive. We're keeping this situation alive. I'm all over this camera, huh? What's keeping the situation alive? Let's see. Let's break this thing on down like a pound. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you check that description box out. All my information is in there. If you need to hit me up on any level, phone number, email, all of the above social media platforms. You want to check out the description box. It has herbs in case you're into that holistic healing thing. I got some I got some interesting segments coming up in the future, 2026. We wrapping this 9 year out. Next year is the year of the horse. I heard somebody talking about the workhorse earlier. Yeah, it's the fire horse. Souls on fire. Spirit, show us what we need to see. What's keeping this abusive relationship alive? What's keeping the abusive relationship alive? Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. Nine of Wands. Huh. What somebody know? Definitely the thoughts. Definitely, I feel like longevity, like the passion, like just thinking about how long somebody been with each other. Cause like you see how she on guard, like not wanting to change up. No, these are not Dungeon and Dragon cards. These are the Deviant Moon Tarot. I got these because I love the artwork. Only thing I don't like, the book don't have the picture. See, I don't like the decks that have the little books like this. But this is the name of the book. It's keeping this abusive relationship alive, guarded. Nine wands. Test of faith. Test of test of faith. There's another 7777. Hmm. A test of faith. Ain't that something? What's keeping the relationship alive? Test of faith. Purpose. Yep, look, purpose. There's the entitlement card. Entitled card. Star card, the healing. What's the Seven of Wands? The High Priestess. The High Priestess was the energy of the thoughts. Remember the knowledge. Right? It's almost like you have the sacred knowledge, like you know where this relationship is going. You probably know more. Look, she's standing, we playing chess, not checkers. It's the gatekeeper. Sacred knowledge. 2-2 energy. Relationships. Curiosity about the future. Curiosity about the seeds that's been planted. Like, are they gonna come up? Like I said, guarding. Like it's been so long. I don't want to wait. I don't want to. It's almost like somebody don't want to lose something. What if the seeds come up? It's actually good this time. What's keeping this abusive relationship alive? Curiosity about what's to come. Extremist. Some people don't know the extreme. Like, you know how I said some people be in toxic, abusive relations, they fight with their people. Some people like to fight with their people. Yeah, some people it's a power struggle. Some people don't like to avoid it. They like to go right into it. Anything else on this abusive relationship is trying to spoil it? Eight of Wands. Quick messages. It's almost like it's giving a quick, like saved in the nick of time action. It's almost like she getting ready to cut it off. Ty, it's the last time that somebody say something or write something, get that text, the information, more knowledge is introduced. It's a lot of ones, a lot of passion, a lot of problems. A lot of problems in this abusive relationship. Let's see what kind of problems it is. Because it's almost like I would cut it off. It's like soon as you try to cut it off, then you get orders or a message or find out some more information. And that make you curious. That make you want to stay. That make you still want to figure out. You might not even be in a sexual relationship with this person. It's just still passionate. I feel like sometimes those are the most passionate relationships when they're in your mind. When it's in the ethers. The most passionate. Let's see, what's the main problem? The main issue. Communication, management, time management, texting management. Somebody might text fast, somebody might text slow. Sometimes around quick, sometimes around slow. Queen of Swords energy. That's home, family, work, managing home. So it could be like managing home and work. Hold on, y'all. Did it reconnect me? Did it reconnect me? I hope it reconnect me, y'all. If I had to take that, call. But yeah, time management, managing work, managing your thoughts, managing your communication, managing your boundaries. She got the two swords. Usually, the Queen of Swords have one sword. This Queen of Swords then cut somebody out and set boundaries. Like I dare you to do it again. No, but I feel like with that sword, with that blood on it, it's words. Because I asked what was the main problems in this abusive relationship. Even though the passion is there and the separation is there, it's like y'all just can't get it together. It's curious what the future gonna bring, but still, like I don't know, right? But the main thing is the Queen of Swords came out, managing time between home and family, managing the way that you talk and communicate. Because remember, that sword, boy, that tongue is something else. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Watch how, especially, I was just gonna say somebody needs to watch how they talk to their kids, or somebody might feel like, because I hear that a lot when adults be talking, they be like, they think I'm a child, they talk to me like I'm a kid, and I'm like, ain't nobody talking to you like, kid. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. People just communicating with you, however, whatever level they on. They might be communicating. You feel like they communicating with you like you a child. Shit, you might just feel like they childish. They might just don't have the words to talk here. They might be the ones that need some maturing. But I feel like a lot of stuff you don't have to take so personal. Where is my? Hold on, y'all. Okay. I was looking for my whatchamacallit. No, literally my whatchamacallit. I was eating on this and I was looking for my whatchamacallit. So anyway, let's keep on rolling. Let's see. Let's get some more information. Let's see what thoughts is keeping this. Look at this. Outdated thinking and conditioning, replaying old events over in your head. Let's see what's keeping these old events active. What's keeping these old events active? Do you see what I see? Y'all ready for the holidays? Because I'm not. The holidays ain't fun no more since my kids and got grown. some of y'all might be feeling that empty nesters did come out in the energy. Broken families. People just broke, no money, feeling like they don't have no money. These holidays ain't they so commercial. This just ain't the same no more. Let's see what is keeping you from playing these events over and over and over. Page of Cups in reverse. No communication, no apologies, no sincerity, no no God, right? No God. The fish came out in the energy, that Seven of Cups energy for the 9 ladies dancing. 9 ladies dancing. Fish energy came out. Like the friendship. But it's in reverse. Like a missed opportunity. The time is there. Time is strong. Right? That cup with that fish in it. Somebody not making time. Feel like not making time to heal. Let's keep on going. Somebody might owe somebody an apology. Like you keep replaying it, or forgiveness. Somebody might need to forgive themselves. Like we always looking for some people to forgive us. What about forgiving ourselves? Respecting ourselves. Feeling stronger in ourselves, trusting ourselves. We put our trust in everything else. Put your trust in yourself. Temperance. No patience. Replaying stuff over and over and over. No patience. Not having patience. Not having the time. That's why you replaying it. Told you something about time. Patience, time. Not having the time. Not taking the time. Not taking the time to heal. Not taking the time to process. Somebody's just not taking time to get close, show no affection. Cancel plans, cancel trips. Tower, unexpected changes. That's a mental break. The tower is a mental break. Somebody just keep playing the stuff over and over and over and over, over and over in their head. Is driving them crazy. It's a tower is a mental break. I always say about that mental, it's the snapback. You gotta be able to snap back. How quick can you snap back? Let's see, Spirit. What about this? Keeping these old thoughts alive, replaying these old thoughts. 10 of Wands. That's what's on this Emperor's head, right? This was on this Emperor's head running, driving somebody crazy. These old thoughts. Burden. Look how these thoughts, this is how it came in the beginning of the reading, right? We breaking this energy down. So it's driving somebody crazy, turning somebody to a beast. Look at that. All these burdens. It's somebody's job, somebody's reputation. 10 of Wands. Feeling oppressed. Suppressing them. Holding on to them. That's what it is. It's like you holding on to stuff that really don't matter. Why you keep replaying the past? Because you haven't released the past. You haven't moved forward. Knight of Wands energy. Somebody's determined to, though. You are there. If it's you, good for you. Pat yourself on the back. Yeah, let it go. Somebody let it go. I think you better let it go. Yeah, in deep contemplation about what's not serving you anymore. Deep contemplation. It don't work. When the major arcanas start coming up in reverse, like I said, God not in it, not letting your angels help you. 2 today, 12/22/2025 says to trust in your angels, trust in your abilities, have confidence, take authority over your situation. Let's get a little bit more outdated thinking, bored, apathy. Yeah. See, I hate to say it's like a self-esteem issue. Self-love, self-care issue. That's what I said. Not having respect for yourself, not loving on yourself. Hmm. What else? Anything else? What's keeping these thoughts alive? What's keeping these thoughts, keeping you from playing them over and 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 over. Money, opportunity. Somebody don't want to miss the opportunity. King of Wands. Not wanting to miss the opportunity. Look at that. Look how he looking back. He holding on to some supposed to be moving forward. Even got a friend or some help somebody right there to try to help him move forward. Looking back. Don't want to miss the opportunity. Don't want to let go of a group. Don't want to let go of a mentality. Look at these little imps. I feel like it's three thoughts, three things that you constantly thinking about that constantly got a hold on you, that's constantly dragging you back because the dragon is protecting the fortune. You're not going to be able to get blessed with the fortune. You're not even in alignment with the divine. Yeah, and it's so crazy because look, the dragon ain't even looking at you. It's other forces out here. Somebody letting their mind trick them out they blessing. Letting their mind trick them out they blessing. The moon. Told you. Fool's play. Somebody letting their mind trick them out their blessing. Don't do it. The moon spirit is saying be realistic. Somebody not being realistic. Like you have to let it go. If it's over, it's over. If it's done with, if it's done with, it's you over everything. You're supposed to be loving on yourself. What's keeping you from playing these over and over in your head? Some people have beneficial things that they keep playing over and over in your head, but it's no sense in playing it over and over in your head if you're not taking the steps to move forward, taking the first step to fool the Knight of Wands to go forward. Being a coward. Yeah, that's what it say, coward. Somebody that's goal orientated. Somebody that should, have beneficial ideas. It's cowardly. And somebody is impotent over and over and over. All this mental, like it's so stressing somebody out they can't even get it up right now. So stressed out thinking about the old stuff, can't even invite in a new idea. Let's see. The butterfly. evolving and growing, releasing the past, the next phase. Thoughts about the next phase, I told you, what's keeping it alive, what's keeping your thoughts alive to heal and release the past. Keeping your thoughts alive. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. It's your time. Feel like it's your time, your opportunity. Ready for the next phase. Look at that, sitting pretty. It's a little fear, like I don't know. It's like she on a game show. Like what you go get? This wheel turn and turn. You don't know what you gonna get. Ready? He like, sure you ready? You ready? You ready for that next phase? I'm about to pull the wheel. Wheel of Fortune. This next phase. Thoughts keeping it alive. Yeah, ready for the healing. Okay, not ready, healed. Sudden changes, sudden growth, right? Emotional fulfillment, like ready to invest in the ideas. Yeah, somebody ready. Is you ready? I'm ready, spaghetti. Yeah, that's what's keeping this uh these thoughts alive about this healing, about this next phase. Somebody ready to go into higher management, higher level of thinking, higher learning. Somebody ready spaghetti, ready to give undivided attention. Because usually the King of Wands, he's kind of usually he distracted by other things. But right here, I love this King of Wands because he's holding the scepter. He holding on to his power. Remember, that was one of the underlying energies. Somebody gained. There it is right there. The Emperor gaining his power back. Yeah, people gonna be mad, but oh well. Gaining your power back. And focused. Look at that. Master manifestor focus. Intently focused on the next phase. Intently focused on the next phase. Undivided attention. But ready to give their undivided attention, ready to give their all to this next phase. I know that's right. Look at that, Two of Pentacles. What she got on her dancing, 9 ladies dancing. Put some respect on their name. Somebody ready to put some respect on their name. Somebody ready to have their name stamped in the stars. Somebody ready to put it all out there. Two of Pentacles energy. Somebody ready for a new routine. Thoughts of what's next. Pentacles. Ready to stop avoiding some stuff. I feel like I said, ready to put your this next phase. Somebody ready to put some respect on their next phase, ready to run into it, that emperor energy. But spirit is saying you gotta focus, right? You thoughts keeping it alive is the thoughts, is the decision, is the actions that you put in. Where's the action? That's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Is you ready? You got the thoughts. You got the love. You to make the decision. But this next phase is you go sit there and be an armchair astronaut. Just think about it, or you go be about it. He thinking she juggling, like I don't know, going back and forth. That's what until you make a decision, stand on it and get ready. Look, get ready. It's a go. That's what's keeping it alive. This situation alive. Feel like it's beneficial. It got your undivided attention. Yeah, Ready, I was just gonna say, ready to go forward to the 3. Ready to go forward to the 3. I feel like that's where, that work and play was coming in. That's what kept somebody in a lack, right? Separating working. That's why Spirit saying focus, give it your undivided attention, take your power back. The collaboration, the help is coming, right? Ready to clean up what's messed up pinnacles. See, we talking action now. Action. See, right here. This is going back and forth, thoughts, thinking. But now, actually, when you make the decision, go forward, now it's action being taken. They're creating. Creators create. You got somebody helping you paint the picture. You got somebody helping spark your mind. Somebody helping put a stain on. Somebody could be getting uh, a job, BBL, or whatever y'all be getting or want one. Somebody could have a tattoo on their body. Somebody could have a tattoo on their head, arm, side, buttocks, thighs, calves. It could be just a lot of wounds, right? A lot of healing, a lot of repairs that need to be made. Look, star energy again. A lot of repairs need to be made. But this is power behind it. If you put in the action, Knight of Wands energy, Ace of Wands energy is divine power. See, that's what was stopping like those replaying events over and over in somebody's head that outdated, not having that connection, not having that divine support, right? Like the divine support will help you get out of the stuckness and move forward to the next phase. Yeah, look, it's stuck. Out of the stuckness. It's a wounded warrior ready to go to the next phase. 10 of Wands. Opportunity is out here, but feeling stuck. Got to get up. Movement. There go the one right there, the spark right there. Get your power back and move forward. Somebody got to come out of hermit mode. Healing is right there. The star is right there. Ooh, love the decision. It's a decision. Okay. Victory, love, socializing, loving. Like, yeah, all you gotta do is stop self sabotaging yourself. The magician. I told you that's where we at. Master manifesting a new phase. Coming out of debt, out of lack, and actually taking action. Look, taking action. I love that energy. But you see, she still ain't touching the water. Very much grounded. Let's see. What thoughts is keeping somebody ego? Somebody's continually acting out of fear, ego, frustrated, lacking confidence in themselves, self-sabotaging themselves. We just saw that with that Ten of Swords. Right? Let's see what thoughts is keeping somebody self-sabotaging in fear, in doubt, frustrated. How are y'all liking this new deck? I'm kind of liking it. Oh, game changing advice. The bigger picture. Somebody trying to see the bigger picture. These moons is out here, ain't the baby? See, it's breathing, shining. The 3 ones, the opportunity. Thoughts. Somebody getting some clarity or new revelations and some thoughts, revelations. New revelation, that's that deep thinking, that's 7 energy. Right? She in deep thought, deep contemplation. curious. It's giving curiosity. It's giving curious about something. Strong thought, strong desires. Let's see. Three of Wands is game changing advice. Seeing the bigger picture. Taking action towards thoughts. Thought for action. The thought before the action. King of Pentacles. What's keeping somebody frustrated? Frustrated. Ace of Wands. Kids. That's that balancing, like, man, I can't take the new opportunity because I already got something that I'm nurturing and taking care of. And it's keeping somebody frustrated. Like, I would do it, but I can't. My hands is already full. That's why Spirit said you got to declutter. Even if it's something that you remember was strong, boundary, and sure about. Right? This baby is already here. You know what I'm saying? But you can't pick up a new thing. You can't start new. It's like somebody just had a baby and then they get pregnant again. That's how them kids be like 9 months apart. Be careful if you pregnant and you about to have a baby, and then you might end up getting pregnant again. Why this baby still? I know you gotta wait like 6 weeks before. Is it 6 weeks? I don't know. I ain't had a baby in so long. Don't quote me on that. But I know you gotta wait before you get back active. And this is like somebody frustrated because they gotta wait before they get back active, whether it's work, love, or life. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wait. Look, wish fulfillment is still coming. Somebody really want to indulge. Okay. Look, yeah, you got to wait a little bit longer. That baby got to get a little bit bigger. Let's see what's keeping somebody frustrated. Thoughts keeping frustrated. Look at self sabotaging. Career, job. It's the career. It's the job. It's the opportunities. Somebody keep self sabotaging themselves, betraying themselves, doing something. Like, I feel like the betrayal is trying to start something without finishing something first, like the process, completing the process. I always say that people try to get you to say you talk too much. No, you're completing the thought process. You're not an overthinker. A lot of people think that they say that you're an overthinker. Some people are not overthinkers. Somebody just complete the thought process. Somebody betraying themselves. You know better than to start something new, and you already got your hands full. You're doing it to yourself. You betraying yourself. They not betraying you. They just offering it to you. Matter of fact, it's the hand of God. Ace of Wands, this is a divine opportunity. But you being the goddess, the empress, the queen, the one all knowing, the knowing one, right? The teacher, the nurturer, the grinder. You know you can't start nothing yet because you done did it before and it failed. They could be having somebody feeling like they lacking a little confidence in themselves. But you only fail because you betraying yourself by starting something without ending something, or letting something mature a little bit more before you go into it. Even if it's like a bank account, like a savings, like you always, instead of letting your savings your mature whatever funds, you know how the accounts go, you let it mature, you always end up going in it early. And by you going in it early, you wreck yourself. You sabotage yourself. Knight of Wands, over and done, like impulsive. Like, be aware of moving impulsively. Knight of Wands energy. Just because you see it. Just because you see it. Just because you're sure about it. Don't mean you got to move reckless into it. It's still a way. an option. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and I was telling her we still gotta do it decent and in order, right? And the orderly thing is to let something mature, or I'm gonna say let it mature because that's a whole baby, or put it down, get a sitter. Get somebody that can actually take care of your baby if it's a business. Like if you already started one business, like your own business, right? You already got your business going. You work for yourself. You're an entrepreneur. Um, Somebody you might have an opportunity to do something else. Well, you can't just let your baby fall. You have to get somebody to watch your baby while you go over here and start this. So, look at that. Complete the thought process. You've been here before. God always give you a way out. That's what the universe allow you. Always get a way out. Knight of Wands. Sudden changes. Travel. Okay, so it could have something to do with travel. Let's see. Lay those out. Knight of Wands. Travel. Community could have something to do with travel. Community. Transportation could be a problem. Entitlement could be a problem. Creating. Like I said, it could be a creator. Definitely a creator. Look, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's already got something well established. But look at that greed. Be aware of being greedy. Self-sabotage. Yep, that's how somebody sabotage themselves every time. Yeah, not being patient. Be aware. Point blank in the period. Not waiting for it to mature, not waiting for the right time, trying to win at all costs, being too greedy. Got to have it. I got to have it. That's a strong desire. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Be aware of how you invest your time. Look at them kids. I told somebody might need to put your baby in daycare and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Put that baby in daycare and go to work. Or somebody, if you have questions about your baby being in daycare, yeah, I feel like they all right. Yeah, they just need to play. They need to make some friends. Ah, put that baby in daycare and go to work. 8 of I love you. Ain't got time today. Where you gonna invest? 7 of Pentacles. Just make sure you get everything in writing. Make sure you read the fine print. I don't know if you should be entering into a contract. Somebody might want you to put it in on paper. Yeah. Somebody might want to make it official. But don't be forced. Be aware of being forced to do something. And be aware of avoiding the issues. Because you definitely don't want to miss your opportunity. I just see the Ace of Cups too. Ace of Cups. And we moving to the love. Affection, attraction, energy. Self-love. Remember, somebody was definitely needing self-love. I'm going to move these over since we already went through these. Because I'm pretty sure you want to see how I'm laying these out. We got these 2 left. We got love and self-indulgence left. We'll just move these out the way because we already went through that. That way you can kind of see what I see in that Saint Nick energy. 10 Lords of Leaping. Participating in these reindeer games. Do you see what I say? I'm gonna learn. You know what? The next time I go live, or the next time I say that, I'm gonna know more to that song than just that part. Cause I promise that's all I know. Do you hear what I think the song is actually do you hear what I hear? And I'm talking about do you see what I see? That could be talking to anybody that's clairvoyant, sentient, Claire, any of the Claires, clairvoyant, clairsentient, what is it? Where you can see, that's clairvoyant, clair audio, where you can hear. Do you hear, or is you clair audio or clairvoyant? Do you hear? Do you see what I see? Clairvoyant. Do you see what I see? We talking about what thoughts is keeping this love alive, this affection alive. Let's see. What's keeping the affection alive between you and this situation, you and your lover? We're gonna say you and your lover. Six of Pentacles. Okay, somebody look in this deck. It's supposed to be upright, but look at that. Keeping the situation in real life. Somebody not giving. Look, somebody. I told you somebody withdrawn. Somebody don't want to participate in the reindeer games no more. Somebody don't want to be out there in the streets. You know, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. They didn't want to let him play. It's like, nah, they shunned him, shunned him out the way, made him feel like he wasn't worth nothing. He wasn't a good match. Like he wasn't worthy. They made poor Rudolph cry and everything. Made him feel needy. They was very, very cruel and ugly. Look, the Emperor. Taurus could be involved. Somebody got their foot on the Taurus, boy. Or Taurus was very, 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 very much so mistreated. If it's not a Taurus, it could just be somebody's very, very stubborn. Because that ego. Somebody kill somebody's ego. That's how somebody's able to be affectionate. Okay? And then that stubbornness down, putting some respect on and being able to be more sexual with somebody. I know that's right. I feel like not just any kind of sexual though, but you know how bulls, I think bulls just breed like all the females. I feel like somebody is like putting that down. That's what's keeping this affection alive, this attraction alive. Yeah, keeping it brand new. Like, look, somebody running from the fit. I hope that ain't how somebody smell, but fish do represent feminine energy. But look at him, he like try to get away. Like, oh my God, he don't even want him to touch him. Okay. Yes, keeping affection alive. What thoughts? It's keeping the affection alive between you and your partner. Magician. It's like new creativity. Letting nature have its course. Having the okay, the yes. Hitting on all syllables. The magician. What's keeping it alive? The affection and the attraction alive between you and your partner. I would definitely say what y'all creating, yeah. What you creating. The image. Somebody's image and reputation. Excuse me. Somebody's approach to life, right? Having a mutual approach to life. The way somebody appears, somebody's body, somebody likes the way somebody looks, body appearance. Keeping the affection, they think you beautiful. Look, would you kill for me? Yeah. Would you steal for me? Yeah. With my life in danger too? Hey, yeah. Somebody just identify with somebody. Hold on 1 second. While you contemplate on this magician energy, the thoughts, keeping the attraction and affection alive between you and your partner. I got to move real quick. Alrighty. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I guess you know the most high. He already know how I feel about these love readings. I don't be wanting to be in y'all bees like that. Ooh, the tower. They might have been unsuspected. Maybe some of y'all didn't realize how somebody felt about you. Or a couple of things. The tower is tension, right? Somebody love life trying to create with somebody, trying to be affectionate and attraction. It could be tense for some of y'all. And it could be so extreme, so passionate. I mean, somebody could just always be thinking about somebody at work, but working on it. Another cycle. A very physical relationship, though. I'm getting orgasmic. This relationship, this affection and attraction, I feel like it has something to do with this abusive relationship, though, because I'm getting very much. Toxic and violent or scary. I don't, because this is underlying energy. We go keep on pulling. But the magician creating, they find you beautiful. Thoughts keeping this alive. Yeah, it do cause this relationship, even though they see themselves creating, they see the value, they see the worth, they see the passion, it caused somebody a whole lot of tension. Like they about to go upside somebody about you. They don't play about you. Mm, they do not play about you. Let's see. Thoughts keeping this relationship alive, keeping the affection and the attraction alive between you and your partner. Page of Swords. What they see, right? They like what they see. They want to get to know more. Page. They like what they know. Oh, I love that. Look at that underlying energy. 10 of Pentacles. I told you somebody's playing chess, not checkers. I'm loving my new deck, y'all. This, I saw a picture. Man, somebody feeling oppressed. I don't know if this is a baby mama, a baby daddy, or somebody is like oppressed by somebody uh creating with a person. Right? It's like somebody is not taking it well. But they're non-factor. Cause whoever this emperor and empress is, or this king and queen is, they doing their thing. They strategizing, coming up, thinking about better things, getting more information in the war room. So I won't worry about the naysays, the haters. You know what I'm saying? Creators create. The grand is rising. 10 lords are leaping. Next year is the kingdom. You're a kingdom building year. We will be building our kingdoms. God said he make our enemies our footstools. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the lies, the trickeries. Don't worry about them gang stalking. Don't worry about the pictures or the photos or the whatever it is. Three things I despise. Ninjas, flies, and hoes with alibis. Yeah, don't worry about them. They just conflicted. Huh. Thoughts keeping the affection alive. They like what they see. They like what they know. Curious, wanting to get to know more. Like the way that somebody set healthy boundaries. Somebody's yes is yes and somebody's no is no. I know that's right. Somebody lead with spirit and truth, keeping the relationship alive in your relationship, in your love. This is somebody that I want to say lover. Love, love, love. Let's see if there's any sex going on here. This is just thoughts right now so far. Oh no, I see the one. Okay, I see the one. I see love and affection. It's keeping this affection alive. It's physical affection. So look at that what came at. Confirmation, rule the nation. Told you somebody do not play about you. Ready to go to war for you. Thoughts keeping the affection and the attraction alive, the tower, the orgasms, the earth shaking, this the way that people look at y'all. But even like I said, they might do a lot of talking about y'all, but somebody like that. Mm. Earth shaking, love. Six of Cups, pleasure. And somebody might, I'm telling you, somebody might like to be watched. Like I said, y'all might identify with the same kind of clique. Somebody like to watch you. Somebody might like to watch somebody with others, or somebody see somebody with somebody else, and it's caused a whole tower. Somebody perform. I feel like somebody performing and putting on for somebody. Is these the two entities that's falling out the tower? Mm-mm. Usually it's the devil and somebody else falling out the tower. Mm-mm. But the devil and somebody else, they over here getting played. People laughing. Look, somebody done walked away from a situation. From somebody walked away from the devil. There it is right there. Confirmation. Rule the nation. Yeah. Putting on a show. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Let's see. Keeping this situation alive. 3 of Cups. Putting on performing for friends. Performing for family. Remember one of the energies today, 105. Stop pretending. Tell them people the truth. Tell your family. It didn't even say tell them people. It said tell your family the truth. Stop pretending and tell your family the truth. Y'all be fussing and fighting, but y'all still be, yeah, y'all still with it. You still love them. They, I told you, somebody fussing and fighting, but that's who you love. That's who you want to have fun with. That's who you identify with. That's who keep the affection alive. Nine of Swords, you don't see yourself getting up out of it, no way, no time, no soon. But somebody do feel like transforming the situation, putting something underfoot, sure footed, right? New beginning. Ace of Coins, okay? I love that energy. Yeah, putting something underfoot, working on it. I love that. Yeah, that's why Spirit said be honest. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. 5 of Cups in reverse. Stop pretending, yeah, that you want to let it go. Because somebody's still looking back. It could even be with somebody else. They still looking back like, I don't want to let go. Look, starting fights, quarrels with a spouse. Keeping the situation alive. Yeah, somebody want to do better. Lay something to rest. New experience. Start something new, something fresh. Queen of Cups. The King of Cups is out here. What's the King of Cups? Where is the King of Cups? Let's see where your mate is. Let's see where your lover is. Queen of Cups, because the King of Cups came out in your reading. Page of Cups. They could be still acting childish, thinking in the past, thinking outdated, still conditioned with the old stuff. King of Cups. Let's see where the King of Cups is. Oh, yes. Evolving. I like that. So I said they probably was out there still thinking, replaying events, outdated, old, thinking old thoughts, right? But I told you somebody wanted to do better. It could be the King of Cups because he over here under the butterfly, over the butterfly. So we go move these on over. You know, I like to keep couples together. Let's stay together. Remember, the King of Cups was trying to give somebody their undivided attention. Yeah, I feel like this King of Cups realized we're collaborating certain collaborations with certain individuals and certain people cause the wheel to turn Five of Pentacles because of the secrets, the moon. Now they backs to each other. Let's see. What else over here? The good thing is I don't see nobody else in the picture other than the haters, the spies, the gang stalkers, the ones that's looking. But y'all both looking at y'all cook. Affection and attraction still alive. Or y'all go make the decision to go towards y'all own new cook. Let's see, final decision. Look, that scared somebody to hear that. Decision, best decision. Look, ain't this how we started this game changing advice? Barbecue meal, dude. Light shed. We about to shine light on it. Best possible outcome if you stay together. Let's stay together. Y'all go always have to fight and perform. Fight the people that's trying to perform. Fight the people that's trying to come against y'all. It's gonna always be somebody trying to come between y'all. Look, underlying energy. Extra entities, extra hands up in the people that's stirring the pot. But the best possible outcome, remember, they was building on the backs of these people. The enemy was your footstool. Yeah, the chariot. It could go either way. But that's the cook. Warriors, it's like Spirit say, put on your the best possible outcome you can love, but you better put on your armor. The whole armor. Put on the whole armor of God. Because remember, without the divine support, I don't care what you do, it's not gonna make you ain't gonna make it. Best possible outcome if you just let it burn. Best possible outcome if you let it burn. Spirit shows what we need to see. King of Swords. Another couple out here. New perspective, truth, clarity. Clarity and perspective. The hangman is a loss of a partner, a loss of an abusive relationship. Best possible outcome. Look, this little imp still gonna be lurking. Spine. Stealing your energy. Best possible outcome. What's this? Two of Cups, unrequited love, Two of Swords. Wow. If you separate, you ain't gonna have to worry about seeing them. You ain't gonna have to worry about them. I feel like whoever energy, whoever this is, somebody gonna take authority over the situation. You ain't gonna have to worry about it. No, whoever take authority over the situation. I think they said, if you let them live in your head, you better charge them rent. But if y'all separate, best possible outcome, you ain't have to worry about dealing with them no more. No friendship, unrequited love. You don't have to worry about them trying to get into your boundaries. They won't have position over you or your mind at all. And if they do, charge them rent. Best possible outcome if you let it burn. Let it burn. Ooh. Best possible outcome if you let it burn. The best card in the deck. You can be free to be with somebody that you identify with. All those things that you say, your partner is the thoughts that keep the relationship alive with your partner. All those things that you think, right? Because this is what we was pulling on at first, the thoughts that kept you the attraction and the affection alive. identifying with somebody, understanding somebody, respecting them, seeing the new approach to life, having a good time, fun, and stability, being able to create, right? But then, if you stay together, you build. If you separate, you just find somebody that's like minded. Justice. Look, the justice is here. Justice on the Queen of Wands. Dum, dum, dum. The Ace of Cups. Who got the Ace of Cups? The Queen of Cups is out here. And look at that. Queen of Cups just get bigger. More spiritual, more joy, more happy, more peace, more time. Okay. More time. Wow. Healing. Opportunity here. If you separate, if you separate, either way it go, that's the best possible outcome. Let's see. Let's go and wrap this up. This reading was longer than I thought. I didn't know this was. I guess Spirit said you supposed to show him the dick. You go show him the dick. Cause I think. Oh yeah, the last deck that I got, the new deck. What was it? The Instant Tarot Reader that I showed y'all in the last video. I think no, the video before last. Cause I was supposed to show you these in the last video. But I didn't show y'all that deck hardly at all. So I'll come back on and just go through the cards, probably one by one, so you can actually get more of a gist to it. Or you can just subscribe and stay tuned and see it when you see it. Spirit led, cornbread fed. But Spirit say that the Spirit it's a time to heal, right? It's a time to do shadow work. It's a time to go where you appreciate it and not tolerate it. It's a time for you to know your worth and your value, self worth, self value, self heal, self appreciation. So let's see the thoughts that's keeping. Yeah, you deserve it, cause you know you deserve it. Yeah, that you get to indulge in yourself, Emperor energy. You get to indulge in yourself. You get to indulge in your possessions. You get to indulge in your thoughts. You get to indulge in your family. 10 lords are leaping, self propelled. Okay? Self worth, self appreciation, self propelled, confidence, confidence to move forward. Oh, a perspective shift from we to me. Usually the ram it symbolizes a shift from me to we, right? From being just all about myself to thinking about the collective. The spirit is saying, oh no, shift that perspective, boo. It's all about you. Yeah, make space for your gifts to shine. That's where the shadow work come in. How can you take the next steps? Or how can you take forward steps? Thoughts. Thoughts during this time of self, switching from we to me, being about your business, appreciating yourself, going where you appreciate it. See, thoughts, keeping this situation alive. Joy. Spirit said we on the path to joy. Knowing your worth, knowing your limits. That's that gift, right? Being in the environment, letting your gifts shine. Look, that you see that one in the middle We just came off the 9 dancing ladies. You remember receiving the spirit, receiving the gifts, receiving the fruit, receiving the knowledge. Mm. I feel like part of the thoughts that you are thinking that's keeping this situation alive, you wanted to do the shadow work, is looking at the people around you, looking at the situations around you that could potentially swallow you up, put you right back in the same position. Look at that big fish right there. You got the robber, you got the big fish, big fish. You know, that's always symbolize authority. Whatever have authority over somebody. You got the addictions, indulgence, overindulgence, indulgence in the wrong things, intoxicants, things that cloud your mind. That's why that 10 declutter your mind, anything that declutter your mind. And look at that, the post, something you doing religiously, over and over and over, something you committed to that could be possibly swallowing you up. You know what it is, yeah, because you want to transform from that. Yeah, new routines, people, places, and things. But these are the things that keep you, like, you know, you need to do the shadow work. You see what you around. You see what can get you swallowed up. Yeah, that's why Spirit says it's time for you to value yourself, appreciate yourself, go where you appreciate it, and not where they stealing from you, not where they trying to play on your top, not where they trying to get you drunk and put you in awkward situations. Yeah, look at that. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. The truth will set you free. She two faced right there. The sun and the moon. Actually, it's like two moons, two faces. Somebody want to bind themselves to the truth. Yeah, somebody binding themselves to the truth. The thoughts about this situation, binding themselves to the truth about this friend group or this family member. Yeah. Or even just your own behaviors and lust and desires. Okay, I know that's right. You feel like it's time to change. You know what's up. Yeah, look, 9 of Swords. You done thought about it. You know what's up. That monkey on somebody back. Somebody like, man, I got to get this. Or this is not what it is. Okay, it's not what it is. This monkey. But there's a divider. There's the 10 swords. The swords, the spirit, the Holy Spirit. That's why he said, let your angels help you. Yeah, do the separating. When God do the separating. Remember, he said, set your boundaries and then guard your boundaries. And he put that angel with that sword. And once it's finished, it's finished. Once he do the separating, it's separating. You don't have to worry about yourself. That's that sanctification we was talking about. You just keep on going. God doing the tweaking, okay? Building on their backs. It's time to know your worth. Eight of Pentacles energy. Work together. Working together with family or working together with somebody you have strong ties with, strong values. Working together with people that are really creating, not just effing off. Shows we need to see thoughts keeping this situation alive, thoughts moving you towards healing. Look at that Emperor. Told you putting that ego down, putting that stubbornness down, putting some respect on you, standing on business. Standing on business. Ready for something new. hmm Ready to move forward. Knowing your value. Look at that. It's like people watched you go through, watched you suffer. They didn't do nothing to help you out your situation. They actually added to the drama. And now that you're here, now that you're ready to take a leap, now that you're ready to really trust yourself, and you done made space, God done made space, put space between y'all. Now, what's next? Keep working. The sun, keep working. Keep creating, move forward, leave behind those things. Yeah, leave behind those things that you feel like have possession over you. Look, you gotta let it go. Devil card, detach, detach. It's gonna happen. God doing the detaching. You gotta work on it too. It's almost like the Most High. He doing His work, but you can't keep looking back. Look, looking back, looking back. I feel like that's why Spirit is gifting. He said He gifting people. Okay, look at that. With unions, gifting people with partners, strong help, strong foundations. That's gonna help them move forward. Somebody looking back at the way it used to be. That's what's keeping this alive. Like they remember before the hard times, before everything got all messed up, before you lost the house, before you went bankrupt, before they cheated, before they left, before they died. Somebody remember. And that's what's keeping this alive, knowing they worth, ready to do the work and get back to appreciating, ready, appreciating, finally finding it. Sometimes you got to lose to gain, right? When you lose those comforts or what's comfortable to you, it give you a new appreciation. Look at that. It give you a new appreciation. It make you want to fix it, work on it, and gain. I love it. I love that. We gonna end that part on the 4 1s because it'd be diabolical. It'd be diabolical to keep going. We ain't gonna rain on our parade. Let's see. I do want to pull. Let's finish this up. To calm the chaos. Let's get grounded. Calm the chaos. And then I'll pull your card. Let's get grounded. Calm the chaos. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. But Spider is the dreamer. Pay attention to your dreams around this time. Your dreams and your visions are straight from the divine. 10 lords are leaping, 10 divine lords leaping, 10 cycles closing. Opportunities to be free, calm in the chaos. 12, being able to rehabilitate. Endings are just an opportunity to start something new. But remember, that was part of the self-sabotage, not putting something down before you start something new. Here, help us to calm the chaos. Give us something to meditate on. Pause. 2. Look at that little newly risen in the phoenix. Newly risen in the phoenix. Thank y'all for being with me. Oh, thank you for my likes. I appreciate you. Spirit led, cornbread fed. If we vibe, we tribe. You truly a gift. You being the ninth light just really rejuvenated me to stand in this power to finish delivering this message. That Ace of Wands right there. Pause. Let's calming the chaos. Eagerly accepting the mission, but not being reckless, right? We don't want to be reckless. Let's see. Pause. 2. Pause. Think about your money. You know, this is a Christmas season in the States, in the South, y'all. You know, so be aware of your money habits. Be aware of your spendings. Be aware of your possessions. Make sure you lock it up. Let's see. 2. Interest. Reflection. Says process what you see. I told you, do you see what I see? I want to know some more to that song. Process what you see. Step away and consider the issues. Each action has consequences. Find your ideal setting for reflection. I love that. That's why Spirit had us go through all those different scenarios. Every action have their consequences. Find your own lane. Reflection requires neither solitude nor a stone circle or group. There are those who do their musing on a crowded bus or train, fishing in comfortable silence with a good friend, or listening to a symphony. Some require white noise, absolute silence. But in the end, reflection requires nothing more than the desire to look beyond pictures and words. And when you do that, you may glimpse into your own soul. Soul glimpse. Soul tie today is a 7-day. Today is all about the soul dive. Your meditation does not require that you know the answer. It's much more important for you to recognize that you choose your moments to step away from activities and reflect upon whatever has crossed your mind. Right, whatever is giving you option to pause. I love it. Give yourself a moment. Give yourself a chance to think during a break. One of the I told you it was a somebody didn't want to participate in no reindeer games. Like, I'll pass. Yeah, we ain't playing no rainbow. We ain't playing no rainbow games. We ain't playing no reindeer games. Take time to step back and really think about your next actions. Keep it light. Remember, if you want to find out, F around, find out. And don't just find out. Once you take that journey from the dark to the light, then it's time to heal.